Hey, Libra, welcome to your general love read. Well, lay down. You're being a dinkus. He is. He was just howling at the mailman. Yeah, you're being dinky. You're being dinky-doo. For those of you that are new, I'm an intuitive with two puppies in here. One who thinks he is the star of the show. The other one who is more distinguished than that. Who's over there just cleaning his little toes. Really? You need to come do the reading for Libra? All right, hurry up. You gotta come, hurry. Go. Go. I'm only gonna give you 1 second. There you go. All right. Yeah, okay, you need to say hello. Say hello, Libra. Say, it's me, Oliver. All right. Let us move on. So again, for those of you that are new, welcome. I'm an intuitive. I am channeling through the cards and through the camera. And as such, sometimes when I look at a card, it may not be traditional. So just take what feels light to you, what resonates to you, leave the rest behind. Okay, time is fluid. Whenever you come to this, if it resonates, that's when it was meant for you. The roles could be reversed in this. It could be the third party story if you're in a third party and not yours. For those of you returning, thank you. I appreciate you. If you would like to connect with me, all of that is down below. You can also find a lot of my information at mindsetunicorn.me. So let's get going here, okay? Libra, okay? I feel like you just are like, I can't say it, right? I can't say it. You're standing there, your heart is wide open, but you're like, nope, I cannot say it, right? I feel like you are dealing with this energy where someone from your past, right? They couldn't say it either. All right. They guarded themselves up. Like, I'm not going to say it. And you're going through this, like, almost like overthinking process of feeling like it was your fault that nothing actually maybe came to fruition, and yet it was definitely a two-sided deal, okay? So let's see what's going on here. I'm going to pull a card for where you're at on your journey. Okay, we're going to lay out an overall energy, the energy from the past that is influencing you right now. We're going to look at the overall energy, okay, and future possibilities. All right, thank you. Right, you are heading into a smoother energy going forward right now. Okay, it may not feel like it, or maybe it does for some of you, but it does seem like you're just kind of in an energy of transition. Okay. Now, where you're at right now, 22, you're on the right path, right? You are moving into your soul purpose. You're heading towards a very important portal towards what you have wished about and dreamed about for a long time. And so it says here, foster your intuition for incarnating in this dimension, right? So for some of you, this is about going through that last portal and trying to bring yourself back into an alignment. But I actually feel like, because they're really showing me the star right here, a lot of you are following a wish, a dream, and it might be taking your mind off of some of the other stuff, right? Because you're focusing on you. Now, the overall energy here is the moon. I feel that there is a deep healing of inner childhood wounds here, about abandonment and feeling like you don't belong, and I'm getting chills talking about that. What's coming up again from the past is more of these childhood wounds, okay? 5 of Wands crossed by the Queen of Cups in reverse. Some of you felt ways of being unloved, right? Some of you had mother issues. It even could have been a grandmother, right? Like you felt like you were not loved. Or as a feminine energy, whether you are male or female. As a male, you might have been just, more sensitive. As a female, right, you might have been more of a tomboy and just felt like you didn't really fit in your skin. Current energy is you don't feel like anything is growing, okay? But see, when the caterpillar, right, has finished eating, right, like it takes up residence to turn into this metamorphosis. I feel like that's what you are moving into. That's why it's slowed down. And the future possibilities here, the Chariot and the Two of Swords, okay? We are in a Mercury retrograde. I feel like, again, it feels transitioning and slow, but I think you're going to move through things pretty quickly. And you're going to have something where you're going to have to make a decision sooner than you think. Okay? So let's go ahead and clarify. And that could be about anything, right? It could be about a new job, right? Whether or not to, go out and get something done that you've been waiting on, or whether you wait for the peak to pass, okay? So the moon, Two of Wands, Four of Cups. Again, there is this, I don't know which way to go because I'm working with this inner child, right? And it's really interesting, okay? Because both of these children are looking through things, okay? Where have I, created my universe? Where have I illuminated myself by the way that others treated me or made me feel or left me behind? Okay. Yeah, but Spirit says with the Chariot here, know that this path forward, it's safe. Okay, you're protected. It's safe. Going through this process, making your inner child feel safe is very important. Okay. Okay, in the past, Five of Wands and the Six of Wands. Okay, where you wanted to be felt just out of reach. Okay, but you knew, like the moon is still shining there. Like there's this part of you that knew, right? Like I am going to grow up and I'm going to make my mark. But then you were told maybe that you weren't going to make your mark, and that makes you feel awful. Okay? Nine of Wands, or no, Page of Wands in reverse with the Five of Wands. To me, it really did feel like a Nine of Wands energy. Page of Wands in reverse is not really testing the waters of your environment. So it is a very guarded energy. And yet the inner turmoil is there because you've got this deeply passionate energy within you saying, I am here for a purpose. And yet you've been holding back most of your life because of all of this wounding. Now, I feel like all of this wounding is what makes you so unique and so special, right? It was part of your plan, okay, to be able to do the work that you want to do. But now it's time to heal it. And I feel like you're moving into this metamorphosis, okay? The Eight of Pentacles in reverse, the Hierophant, and the Ace of Swords. Okay? You're tapping in to a higher consciousness. You're tapping into this higher energy teacher. Okay? And that's why you're slowing down. and figuring yourself out. Okay. Yeah, be patient even though it's really frustrating. Okay, because you're like, I want to move forward, but Spirit's like, no. Okay, we're not ready for this grand leap ahead right yet. Be patient, right? The metamorphosis doesn't happen overnight, but it will probably happen faster than you think because of the retrograde. Okay, the Chariot. Knight of Swords, Eight of Cups. Okay, you got to get over your ego. Okay, over your fears. Because that's all fears are, is ego. Okay. It's our limbic brain. And let me explain that, because ego is our limbic brain. It's not like you're like all boasting or anything, right? It's your limbic brain. It is a chemical reaction that you have to things in life because that's what you've created, that this is our chemical reaction. Okay, I've explained this, maybe not as much on this channel, but I've explained this to a lot of my clients because I'm a certified aromatherapist, that a lot of times therapists will use aromatherapy in their counseling sessions so that you create a response of I am safe in a safe space. So then when you start using it out in the outside world, after several months of using it in the safe space, when you get that feeling of freak out, you can inhale something that tells your brain, I'm in a safe space. And you release the I'm in the safe space chemical instead of the freak out chemical. Okay? And I feel like that's what this is. Okay? You're working against your primal brain to say, listen, it's safe for us now to go ahead and be who we are. Okay, Two of Swords here, right? Knight of Wands. Yeah, you're completely rewriting your brain so that you don't have, like, there's the devil with the Five of Swords, so that you don't have this limbic brain response to things that are no more. Okay. So tell me a little bit about, okay, this Four of Cups. Ace of Pentacles, right? The feelings of rejection from your past is really what has planted this new seed that you are growing out of. Because, again, you are I'm getting the seed energy, right? You're this star seed. You're different. And you were a little bit rejected because of that, but it's because you are a very different energy. You're here to educate and lead and heal rather than follow some sort of traditional path. Okay, the Chariot here. Yeah, the Chariot is taking you to this new space, right? Okay, see, it's growing, and the growth is full of the universe. Okay, and I really love how this is coming out. Okay, so we've got the little boy looking at the universe, okay, clarified here, right? There's the tree starting to grow, you're seeing yourself different, okay? Pretty soon you realize that you're not the tree, you are the universe, okay? You are this creation, and right? And you're safe out here on this path forward. Because you are like this new creation. Some of you may feel like you're indigos, okay? Right, tell me about Six of Wands in the past. Okay, Page of Wands. You may have started to walk forward, and then all you could hang on to was that Two of Wands, right? Like the Four of Wands, that happiness, that celebration, it never seemed to fit for you. And it could be because the 4 on the ground with the 6 is a very much about a complete cycle. But I almost feel as though, right, it's coming back to this Knight of Wands energy for me, that you're rewiring your brain to this understanding that you are non-traditional, and you may not end up having the traditional path that everyone else has had. Okay, why have you fought hot and cold against all of this? Okay, the Empress, you're birthing this whole new world around you, right? You're coming out of death. I love this. You're coming out of death. You're turning into this whole new being, right? And so it feels weird, okay, to be coming into your own energy. And you are trying to guard that. 10 of Swords in reverse. You don't feel like you're getting the guidance and the messages that you had thought you were going to get, because I feel like perhaps for some of you the last year has been just filled with a lot of transformation, right? And so you're like, by now I should be getting really solid knowing. But again, they're showing me the caterpillar just settling in. Okay, you've been going through the eating knowledge sort of phase. You're about to move into that metamorphosis stage, that chrysalis, that cocoon. And it's important for you to have that patience. Okay, Temperance. Yeah, 8 of Wands. The messages will come to you when you finish this transformation and you get to where you are meant to be. Okay, the Hierophant. Okay, Queen of Wands. Again, you're being given everything you need to sit in this sort of stasis and work on yourself. All right, the Ace of Swords. Yeah, when you get to the other side, then we've got the Queen of Pentacles. Like, you will feel home, maybe for the first time in your life, as you open up like this gift that the universe is going to give you to get started on. Again, I feel like it's coming faster than you even know. Okay, 2 of Swords, future energy. Yeah. Okay, there's that 6 of Wands. Now you belong. Now you have found that space where you're like, yeah, look at me. This is who I am. I'm loving myself. I feel like I'm belonging. Okay, moving through that healing of the old cycle, right? The Moon. Now, this could be someone who thought there was more distance between the two of you than there actually was. But I almost feel like this is probably you realizing that you have everything within you for your own inner union, to be able to walk away from the past and into your own future. Yeah, there we have the Queen of Cups, okay, and the 10 of Pentacles. You can be the only lover, right, that you ever need. The only one that can ever give you the stability. Everything else is just icing on the cake, because you realize that to know and to love and to be your own, like, creator, almost like your own Pachamama, right? Like, there is this energy that on the bottom here, we've got the 8 of Pentacles, right? Someone else doing something really doesn't impact you. It can combine with you, but it doesn't have to define you. Okay, Knight of Wands. Okay, the 4 of Wands, right? That's how you find the celebration. It's almost like you heal and your inner child is coming into this space where now I am celebrated, right? We've got the 6 and the 4 of Wands, right? I've lifted my burden. I am loving who I am celebrating myself, I am gifting myself, I am caring for myself, right? Because I feel like in the past, right, you had no face, you were hiding who you were keeping yourself trapped, and you're coming into this energy of, I'm great. Okay, and it's very beautiful. And I actually think that it's really kind of interesting that usually you are the Queen of Swords, right? And she's not here because you're letting go of that identity. You're letting go of the identity that you need to be holding this defensive stance of protection, right? By letting that go, creating within yourself, loving yourself, accepting these gifts from the universe, right? You are becoming the Empress. Okay, you're really truly becoming this Empress. And it is a very beautiful energy. So let's close it off with an oracle. All right. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And there we have it, right? The seahorse. When you are patient with your transformation, okay, and allow the balance within yourself, right? There's divine union, divine feminine, divine masculine, all of the emotions, everything coming together in however that speaks to you, which is really quite beautiful. All right. So I hope that this helps you, Libra. I hope that you guys have a beautiful rest of your week, and I will see you next time. All right. Bye.